What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Uh, as you can see, Mr. Dan is not here tonight, so it'll just be me hanging out. Probably go over a few design things, uh, and then maybe a little sim practice or get some pilot videos to watch, stuff like that. So, what's going on? Of course, Facebook's being a butt. Doesn't want to show up the names of the people saying hi. What's up, Jared? How you doing? I had to go over to Facebook to see who was saying hi. What's up, that guy Fly? How you guys doing? You guys still in Virginia? Let's see. Ice Storm races were on today. I watched for a couple of hours today. It was freaking super nice. So Ethan Kling ended up taking third, and the Tiny Trainer. And I believe it was MCK, Neukel, Hyper, and then Propsicle 1, 2, 3, 4 for the finals in the open class. So yeah, the top that top three doesn't change a whole lot. Yes, I am planning to go to West Coast Throwdown this year. I'm planning to be cooking barbecue for West Coast Throwdown again. So I've already got my time off reserved. So I just got to boost some sales up a little bit. So hopefully this new race squad is going to do pretty well. I'm hoping. Kind of invested in that with multi-GPIO. These new arm braces will be up on the site this week for the Mutiny line. They're machined aluminum and then powder coated in a matte black. Still uses 4 screws for the arm mounting and whatnot. But the arm screws do notch right in. I think I have one here somewhere. So they will go in like so. And you can see it's a pretty good fit. And man, it's really going to lock those in there. Yeah, Jeff, I'm packaging up. I got to create packages for you. I got to create a package for Danish. Got to get a package for Ricky and Wes for your jerseys and stuff too. And also some parts. The frames, I keep wanting to get one more fucking frame edited before I place my order. Just one more frame. Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, I definitely see you there, Jared. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. Right now, I'm kind of focused on IO. What's up, Jeff Poole? Yep. GFPV's been breaking freaking legs finally. Breaking arms on the quad. Yeah, they hold up pretty well, but after you smack so many metal poles, they do tend to start coming apart a little. Like I've got, matter of fact, I think I've got one here. I flew for, yeah. This Asp is one of the originals. I flew for a year and a half, and I just finally snapped an arm. So, um, and I beat the crap out of mine, probably as good as Jeff beats the crap out of his. So, dude, IO is going to be a blast. Yeah, I may need some help, like with the freestyle area too, and also because I gotta do the manage the freestyle area. I gotta do the booth up at the IO stage, so I gotta set some times where the booth is going to be open, and then like I said, the freestyle, and then barbecue for Saturday. So my plate is full. What's up, Myopic? You coming to IO this year? Yeah, Myopic's in the house and out running tiny whoop races like crazy out in freaking Boise right now. Sweet. Yeah, I might need everybody to do a little bit of at least like answering questions or something like that if you see someone hanging out by the booth. I still got to figure out how I'm going to do it. I've got some bins here that I can put locks on, but the way the bins are designed, I think I need to have 2 locks per bin or something. So I'll have to figure that out. What's up, Mr. Jeff? Kaczynski, I believe. Welcome to the stream. Again, Dan's out tonight. He wasn't feeling very good. So I figured I could try to run some things. Trying to look through and see who's got new videos out this week. Anybody do anything exciting? Fly anything good? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be at IO this year. Me and hopefully the whole team. I know Danish, unfortunately, probably won't be able to make it. But the race team will be there. So Jeff and Ricky Peacock will be there. And I believe Wes Smithers, Joe Cool FPV is going to be making it this year. Yeah, I'm that's kind of what I'm working on, or I kind of been trying to work on today, is trying to get my get the Pixie edited so I can try to get a diamond stack on there, and then working on 5-inch arms. So it'll be slightly larger than this. But with 5-inch arms, it's going to be fucking wicked light. So, and it'll run 20 by 20 stacks. Most 20 by 20 stacks. It's going to be a stretch to try to fit the Foxier Reaper in there, but I've got one here to size up for it. I mean, it's pretty much I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Reaper ESCs, but they are 20 by 20 holes. That's about the only thing 20 by 20 about the ESC. But from what I understand, they're freaking super rock solid. A lot of people are using them. And a lot of the solid 20 by 20 ESCs do have that bigger footprint like that. This is the Pixie Racer. This one's been out for a little while. That's kind of what I've got. You can see over on the design screen there. But this is it's an ultralight racer. This one's got a 16 by 16 stack in it. And it's running 1207 6500 kV motors on it. So it'll run 3S. And the whole thing, including the battery, I think it weighed like, let's see. This frame right here, as it sits, is at 115 grams. So this is 4-inch currently. But this is a 3-inch and 4-inch quad currently. But I'm going to stretch it out, put the diamond stack in it, and make it into a 5-inch quad. So this will be like the ultralight, my ultralight racer. This thing currently here beats the crap out of the tiny trainer. It's got boomerang arms. So if you look in the back, we've got 2 arm screws here. So the 2-arm set, so you can at least replace them in a 2-arm set in case you break one. Which a lot of the other smaller race quads, they're all single bottom plate. So if you break it, you got to buy the bottom plate. The bottom plate's the biggest piece of carbon on those, so you're essentially replacing almost the whole quad. But that one, and then this one, we have decided on a name for it, but I'm not going to name it until I get it in and get the pictures up on the website and everything officially, because I'm working on a little marketing poster, possibly t-shirt to go along with it. And I'm also working on a mutiny t-shirt. The 4-inch racers, this thing right here being 118 grams, the thrust to weight ratio is just insane. This here, again, with the tracks getting a little bit, that one will do 16 by 16 or 20 by 20. And I'm also going to try to get the diamond stack to fit in there. This one here is a little bit heavier. This is going to come in, final weight's going to be, I think it's like 70 grams or something like that, but it's super durable. It's got these aluminum arm locking plates, single screw arm swap. And I'm removing all of the meat on the ends here, except for a tiny little tab just to give a little footing for when you preload at races. The jerseys are fucking hot, dude. So I had those jerseys made for the team racers. I'm debating on doing a run. So the price of the jersey depends on how many jerseys are ordered. So the more jerseys are ordered, the cheaper per jersey it gets. But I was thinking about the potential of modifying a little bit so the racers still have our specific colors, but then creating one for just pilots out there if anybody else wants a jersey. I'd have to do a pre-order on them. I've had a couple people ask me about that since I posted the pictures of the jerseys. The company that made the jerseys right now, I'm trying to get them to fix. There was apparently I did something wrong when I ordered. So they say, and 2 of the jerseys came with the wrong name on it. So I'm trying to get that taken care of. Yes, the one that doesn't have a name is a 5-inch racer. Actually, it'll run 5.1 and 5.5 inch props as well. But it's designed to run with 5 and 5.1. Super, super clean air all the way around. Again, it'll run 20 by 20 stack. I don't know if you can see it. So there's a carbon plate in there with 20 by 20 holes. And I've got holes on the bottom that you can tighten and loosen your stack screws through the bottom plate so you don't have to remove it. But the outer holes that actually hold that carbon plate are 30 by 30. And you can see there's plenty of room in there for a 30 by 30 stack or a 20 by 20 stack. So no matter what electronics you want to run in your stuff, it is really going to... the price point on these, I'm going to try to keep them... I'm guessing they're going to be about 55. I still have to get the price per piece on the carbon for them with the final mods because it's going to be a little smaller. So yes, I can do both 20 by 20 or 30 by 30. So I really tried to get as much as I could into this quad. And again, just, removing one screw swaps that arm out. So that really kind of a big deal there. So in the name, I think you guys are going to like the name. If anybody on my team leaks it, I'm going to kick your butt. No leaking. But yes, we are definitely. I think you guys are going to like the name when you see it. At least I hope. But it's going to fly fucking awesome regardless. And I still have the asp racers out there. The asp racers are still a durable beast. And they're lighter. Even though they're larger, they're lighter than this new frame. So I was going to make an update to the asp. Oh, crap. Where'd they all go? Here's one. And there's the other one. So the asp racer is 67 grams dry weight. So, and it's got tons of room for the 30 by 30 or 20 by 20 stacks in there. This is a 20 by 20 stack, so you can see there's just freaking tons of room. You only have to remove one screw on these to swap the arm, and then you loosen the other, this middle one here, and then the arm slides out. It's got this little, this is the race arm here. So it's got that little notch in it. Actually, this is the original race arm. The current race arms, the notch goes the other way. That one probably needs to be thrown away. Let's see what else we got here. Finished the Necromancer edits. The Necromancer is going to get 2 designs. So I was talking with Jesse Gallego. He kind of likes the 20 millimeter height stack there. So I'm creating 2 versions. I'm going to have a 25 millimeter height and a 20 millimeter height. The 20 millimeter height, you can see fits a stack in there pretty well. And I've got some extra spacers underneath the stack that don't need to be there. But it'll fit a full DJI unit, both the air units and the new O3s. The new cam plate moves the camera forward a little bit more, so you don't get the little side blinders in view. And then it also has a DJI O3 coming. But I also lifted the jaw a little bit in relation to where it attaches to the frame. So this whole section is going to move up by 10 millimeters. It'll make it easier to clear the props. Like right now, you can see I've got a pretty high stand on my GoPro. That's because with the 10-inch props, as a 10-inch, the 10-inch props will actually come. They were hitting the bottom of the camera, depending if I didn't have it at a high enough angle. But yeah, if I did that, so this is going to be, you're going to get this in 25 mil height for more room for your builds. And you're also going to get it in the 20 mil height. So it's just a matter of swapping the jaw plate. Everything else is the same. Currently it's still going to have the Mutiny style arm attachments. All right. And arm plates. The arms are going to get, 4 millimeters wider and 2 millimeters thicker. So they're going to be 8 mil by 12 mil wide, just to give a little more rigidity for the 10-inch. The 8-inch only gets another 1 mil wide on it, just to give it a little extra rigidity. As far as like, let's see what else. The next revision will get a red cam, universal red cam adapter mount that'll mount to the top plate. So hopefully you can use like a red or a naked red on it. The metal plate will not fit. Technically it will fit because the bolt pattern's the same, but it's not big enough to provide the support that the Necromancer needs, because the arm plate on the Necromancer goes out a little bit wider here and squares off, whereas let's see if I can show it to you. The arm plate is really rather narrow. So it doesn't give it quite as much support as it needs for those bigger arms. So I would have to redesign this for the Necromancer specifically. But yeah, the metal plate, again, Danish has been testing it, loves it, says it locks the arms in really nice. So this is the aluminum plate in its natural aluminum form. This is the prototype that I had made. Matter of fact, I think thought I had another prototype out somewhere. My desk is a wreck. I've really just been trying to keep it as clean enough to be able to work on the fucking designs, and that's about it lately. Oh, here it is. So, and I had these. So the newer arms have rounded edges. You can kind of see here where they're rounded on the corners, rounded on the inside corners a little bit. The original Mutiny arms weren't; they were 90-degree corners. So in order to get this to work with the original Mutiny arms, I kind of had to cut little indents in the corner. The machining tools it's hard for them to make a 90-degree corner because you still have the diameter of the radius of the tool that you have to work. I don't know if you can really see it. Might be easier to see on the steel one. No, that's not helping because the light's just shining on it. But it should work with the original Mutiny, the Mutiny V2, and the Mutiny HD V2. So, hey, no problem, Dan. I'm just going to take the time and talk about myself. So, so I got some feedback from Jesse Gallego, who's running the Necromancer, who's been chasing drift cars and carts and all kinds of stuff with it. So those changes went into the edits. Like I said, I was going to make it taller. He suggested I leave it slammed, so I'm going to make both. As far as when is the Necromancer going to be available, right now I'm getting all of the orders set in place for how many parts of how many watts I'm going to order. I need to order a bunch of racers, the new racers, and then I need to order a couple Mutiny V2s because those are running low. Got to get a couple of Necromancers cut for the final revs. Got a lot of shit to do. So, but right now, because sales been slow, what's in the business account is relatively low. So I gotta see how many of each I can order. But I'm gonna have like $5,000 worth of frames at IO. I've got like freaking $3,500 worth sitting in a bin, all packed up and ready to go. I just need to get the new stuff ordered and get those packaged up when they get here. But yeah, IO is going to be a blast if I live through the stress getting ready. So it'll be good. Yeah, we're going to have lots of fun. So, but yep, I can't wait to see y'all again, man. It's been freaking a long damn time since I got to hang out with anybody. And trying to focus on designs and focus on stuff here at the house. Oh shit. Nice. Joe Cool is currently looks like he's at 14. Here, let me share this with y'all. So he sent me this today from Alamo City FPV Racers. So we got Min Chan Kim at first place with 3 laps 28 seconds. Hyper 3 laps 29 seconds. Neukel 3 laps 30.7 seconds. Sloth at 32.6. AK at 34. Pedro Caceres 35. Solid FPV 35.3. Wild Type 35.7. Alpi FPV 38.4. Hajun FPV 38.4. Jose FPV 38.7. Ethan FPV 39.09. Chet Mack, he's from Temple, SkyReady RC pilot, 39.5. And there's Joe Cool at 14. Team Gank, what's up? Team Gank rocking out at 14. Good job, Wes. Insane flying. Good job. Love seeing that. And we got Ricky and Jeff busting shit up down in Florida. I need to get myself out there. I missed. They had one up in Dallas today, and I didn't make it up for that. Then they had a practice in Temple today, and I didn't make it up for that. I didn't get to bed till like fucking 5 in the morning this morning, so it was a long night. Yeah, dude, that's freaking badass. Freaking Wes is killing it, man. So get some of those Team Gank pilots in that top 20, man. Top 25, top 30. People start recognizing them as an actual, solid race frame. You got up at 5. I went to bed at 5:30. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been kind of freaking relaxing today. Like I said, been doing some design work on the Pixie frame. Here we go. Little team up. Billy Barrett, through Billy FPV. So he's been doing, in case you guys don't know, he does all of the monster truck footage, stuff like that. Actually, let me do this differently here. I keep forgetting you guys can't hear the video when I share it that way. But if I share it this way, you guys should be able to hear. So he's the official FPV pilot for the Monster Truck Insanity Tour.
I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and
I saw that Danish.
I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against
they have actually got it rough because they don't have a starting ramp, so they're pedaling to their stage.
I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection
Jeff,
of the
mine too.
Hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious,
Pretty,
mysterious, because you hide behind the fake exterior, inferior. You know
like,
I'll always be a bit superior.
hearing the heart smacks and cracks and watching me pick the turtle up and get going again. Even with damaged drops, that's people definitely know that's a tough frame.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day.
There you go. All right. Finally saw a trick that I couldn't do.
Something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe.
Yeah, backflips that just came out with that movie Rad back when I was in BMX and freestyle. Yeah, backflips were, you know, very few people did them. Now it's like a staple. If you can't do like a tail whip backflip, then freaking, you know, you're not in it anymore. So, but yeah, Billy Barrett, Through-A-Billy FPV. Let me toss up his channel here for you guys. Yeah, so Danish. I don't know if you guys had seen. Here's Danish Stallion's channel. I don't know if you guys seen his stuff, but he's got his little glow in the dark horse head on his mutiny. That freaking horse head's hilarious.
Living like a lover with a radar phone. Looking like a tramp, like a video bam. Demolition woman, can I be your man? Dazzling, flashing little light. Television lover, baby, coordinate. Sometime, anytime, sugar me sweet. Little miss of innocent, sugar me, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Love it. Yeah, actually, Jeff, I'm working on MLDR. Well, not MLDR, but Street League 7-inch. It'll probably be based off the Wyvern. Just gotta put I gotta stretch it out just a little bit more. But it's already got a top plate with carbon fiber hand mounts, top mount plate for it, so top mount batteries or bottom mount batteries. The Danish stand. Oh, hold on. I heard that at the end.
Are you looking for your daddy? He's coming right there. Yeah. Good girl.
I spoke to God
Yeah,
and she said that she
Major League Drone Racing got their own
what have I become?
proprietary frame that they use.
What have I done?
Proprietary setup.
I spoke to the
You can make
devil
a 7-inch
today,
TV for
and
practice.
he swears he's not to blame.
So they can play.
And I understood,
Somehow.
'cause I feel the same. Arms wide open, I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly care. I'm on the wrong side of heaven, and the righteous side of hell. The wrong side of heaven, and the righteous side of hell.
I do like this song. Oh, it'll be beat.
I heard from God today, and she sounded just like me. What have I done, and who have I become? I saw the devil today, and he looked a lot like me. I looked away, I turned away. Arms wide open, I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly care. I'm on the wrong side of heaven, and the righteous side of hell. The wrong side of heaven, and the righteous side of hell. I'm not defending, downward descending, falling further and further away, getting closer every day. I'm getting closer every day to the end. I'm getting closer every day. Arms wide open, I stand alone. I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Right or wrong, I can hardly care. I'm on the wrong side of heaven, and the righteous side of hell.
Nice rip, Danish. Let me see here. So, let's see. This is Rogue Action Drone. Jesse Gallego. He's the guy. All the videos that you'll see of him chasing these drift cars on his page are all filmed with the Necromancer. He also has some. He's got some videos. Bodyworks videos. So this Bodyworks commercial video we shot with the Skya Cinehex.
Car accident and are in need of reliability, expertise, and
All right, so super fucking stable. Carries full GoPro. I think he's using a naked GoPro on his. Well, that's with the Sky Acidic Hex. So super freaking light, super maneuverable. So he's got it dialed in pretty good too. That's for an auto body commercial he did. All right, but you'll see he's got a lot of drift car videos and stuff like that. So this is all filmed on the website. Maybe he's running 8 inches on it right now. Got no problem with cars at all. Every now and again, you get a good view of the data. See that everything outline right there. That seems like so much fun, but man, tires are bent. I love how people use these cotton pins and silica and stuff like that. So check out Rogue Action Drone on YouTube, guys. I sent you the link up in the chat there. Check him out. Definitely worth watching. I kind of envy him, man. He's been getting such good business with the chase footage and stuff like that. He's pretty much been able to use that as his primary source of income. So that's really nice. Always happy when I can see my friends doing well like that. Remember, it is possible. It's hard, but it's possible. So this is hold on. Let me, where I was. So this is Royal. All right. All day I dream of FPV. You can't hear me over the music. Oh, I actually wasn't even sharing the screen there. Let's fix that. And then I'll drop that volume, so hopefully you'll be able to hear some of the music, but maybe still hear me too. Is that better? Can you hear us both now, or hear both now, or turn that down a little bit more? Is that better, Dan? Good. Yeah, this I have to mix this to this the way I hear this in the restream window instead of on my OBS. So Nice. What's up, Limited? Welcome to the stream, bud. All right, so check out Royal's page there on the YouTubes. Let's see. Oh, who else we got here? So our boy Specimen's got some new drift clips out too. Then reverse. That probably jumped up a bit there. That's a nice little track, but man, I can see that terrain is rocky as shit. That different kinds of tarmac, yeah, it would be variable grip. Nice.
Where is he? I lost him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to get out there tandem like that unless I really trusted some of the other drivers who really didn't give a crap about my car.
Damn. Sorry, Billy.
Totally cool with it. Even the other part.
Yeah.
Joe didn't. Go get some lifeguards and
As impressive. Close. Fuck.
Question: would you build a website?
No, I wouldn't. No, that's enough of that. So another thing I wanted to show you was this Red Kite drone kit that they've got. The Red Camera Company. Let me share that. So I don't know if you saw that or not. They only gave you a quick flash of it. So that's the XDREI. So you can see it's a little 4S. Is that 4? I think it might be 6, but tiny little 3-inch. Josh Bardwell just did a video on it too. But if you look, just tiny little cheap FPV cam. Now this is looks like a red mini cam kind of. It's got a control board mounted here to the bottom side of the top plate. It's got a little tilt assembly and metal aluminum hinge assembly. 3D printed on the back. Oh, it is 3D printed on the front too. You can see it's got the control board mounted to the bottom side of the top plate there for the camera. But yeah, check out Joshua Bardwell's video on it. $116. Now, that's just the drone. It doesn't include the optics or the contains the frame, the PCB extension, 3D print, standoff, screws, nuts, lipo strap, battery, foam, manual. Does not include GoPro Hero, any other camera, Caddx Vista, or any transmitter. Does not include any of the electronics. They're using a Tattoo 4S. So it looks like they have some kind of naked GoPro mounted on it. Yeah, they do have the PCB for the GoPro Hero 8, 9, 10. Tiny. Oh, that's I was going, you guys. Gank Multi Rotors and Optimized Drone are both sponsoring iGow this year, so check it out. International Game of Whoop. I think they've got, I want to say like $10,000 or $13,000 in prizes this year or some crazy shit like that. It's insane. Got some big sponsors, all the big sponsors. It's going to be a great one this year. Myopic said he's in on it. Oh, nice. Yeah, Myopic. That's pretty dope. So, let's see what else I got. Actually, I want to try. Where's it at? It's plus, minus 2.5. Where's my 2? Aha. So this is my first. This is the OG Mutiny. This is a 6-inch. So I flew a 6-inch prototype. I ordered a bunch of 5-inch and a bunch of 6-inch, and nobody wanted to try out the 6-inch. So I tested them myself. So this was my original prototype that I test flew myself. So I'm going to try out this new aluminum arm plate on that frame and make sure that it fits before I go advertising all that. Unfortunately, I do have to remove these screws completely to swap to the plate. Hey. Drop my freaking driver. No time to sweep the floor. Holy crap. Freaking dog hair all over the place. Yeah, now believe it or not, this thing freaking took quite a bit of abuse. The setup that I had on this one, I migrated over to the HDV2 6-inch that I tested. So all the parts, the motors, FC, everything except the camera went over to that new quad. Yeah, I'm really happy with how long these things last. I mean, I've got Billy Barrett out there still flying the Mutiny freaking prototype from 2019. Still. Yeah, dude, 2012, man, that's a long flipping time. I mean, I didn't get in it until Christmas 2016, beginning of 2017. So yeah, 2012 is a long freaking time, dude. All right. I really like these aluminum arm plates. I think you guys are going to love them. Oh shit, it ain't gonna work on this one. I forgot. I totally forgot when I first designed the Mutiny. I had the slots going sideways, and the reason I changed it is because it didn't provide, it allowed slippage in this direction. So now the new arms have that vertical slot, so no matter which way you impact, it really doesn't affect you at all. There's 3. One more. Where's it at? Ah, got it. Okay. So it should work with the new arms. Oh man, they'll slide in there like fucking butter. Holy shit. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right. So as you can see, it's just you put the center screws in and then the arm just slots down around them. Tight fit in there. And then, so this arm plate works with the OG Mutiny, the Mutiny V2, and the Mutiny HD V2. So any Mutiny frame, you guys are going to be able to strengthen it up. All right, now I did design it for the Bando arms. So if you've got some of the skinny arms, there may be some play in there. Well, there shouldn't be any play in the mounting. There'll be a little bit of space behind the arm here because the arms are a little bit thinner. But yeah, Mutiny lovers rejoice. There you go. So the original Mutiny, that we use the standoffs for 2 of the arm screws. All right, that would cause it to slip a little bit because the bottom of these, or the tops of these where it contacts the carbon, really does get a little slippy. But this brace plate really flipping locks them in there, man. Short release troll frame. Yeah, the the freestyle quads should have 3 mil bottom plates, so the bottom plate should be pretty durable. Are you flying with the carbon fiber cam plates? Because that makes a real big difference to the rigidity of the frame. That's what I need to do too. I forgot I gotta adjust the cam plate on the Mutiny HD V2 and V2 so it fits the DJI 03. The spacing's fine. I just got to get the holes. Special edition drone worship short release troll frame. But yeah, that's awesome. So it fits them all. Also, if you want to upgrade your Mutiny arms from your 3-hole OG Mutiny arms to these arms, everything fits. So if you order the replacement arms with the extra motor protection that we've got now, or you can order the older ultralight arms. Jeff, do you have one of the original Mutinies, or did you get a Mutiny V2? Because the Mutiny V2 spreads the distance of the standoffs a little bit, because they used to be right on the standoffs, and we moved them forward a little bit and then back a little bit on the Mutiny. The original 6-inch Nemesis does have replaceable arms. I do not have replaceable arms in the plans for the Nemesis line right now, just because it adds a lot of weight. I could do them. I could do like boomerang arms, similar to the way that I do with the Pixie, where front arm sets and rear arm sets. So it's just replaceable arms, but you got to replace the back set or the front set together. I do like the option for having replaceable arms. It's just something on the Nemesis. It's hadn't crossed my mind because it's such a tiny little light frame. Now I am working on a 3-4 inch Mutiny. That's a little bit smaller, that will have replaceable arms on it as well. Haven't decided if I'm going to go with an aluminum arm plate on that one, or if I want to go the similar just press nuts like I do on all the rest of the frames. Press nuts work really well, and I've got the machining part done pretty well. Yeah, the metal on the bottom is really going to stiffen up. And I do want to produce the Mutiny, the OG Mutiny again. I'm pretty much out of the frames, but it's such a freaking light and fun little quad. The Mutiny V2 is a little bit bigger, longer in the frame, in the front on the excuse me. Let's actually turn it around the other way, so it's but it had to be a little longer in the frame to move the standoffs off of the motors, or off of the arms. So it's got tons of build space here in the center. Got room for a Vistacam out back. Won't fit a DJI, but the HD version will fit the DJI. And here. All right. Jeez, wrapped up in my soldering iron cable. Mutiny HD V2, longer front end, gets props out of view. This is a 6-inch. So I have no props in view on that. Plenty of room for the air unit out back. We did notice that if you run a 30x30 stack, you may have to turn it sideways. There's these tights. It's kind of a little tight on the back for the 30x30, but the diamond stack and the 20x20 stacks fit great, and most of the 30x30s will fit. It's just those weird ones where they're longer than they are wide. So let me see what else we got going on here. Anybody else got any news they want to show? See, racing season starting to get into full effect here. Kind of digging that. I have the frames cut here in the United States, or here in America, anyway. Um, I don't have the room to cut in my garage, and carbon fiber is one of those nasty things that, unless I have a wet bed or uh, a separate room with a big dust collection system, I don't want to cut that shit in my house. That's why I haven't bought a CNC for it. Um, it'd be a lot cheaper for me, I think, if I cut my own frames, or I'd get a better margin. But yeah, it's the cutter I've been using for a long time, CNC Madness. He does a great job. Um, I haven't had any problems with him yet, so I keep getting offers to have my stuff cut in China, but anytime my stuff ends up getting cut in China, for the first frame I got, the Nemesis, the original Nemesis, was copied before I even had my prototype version. So a little bitter about that, but you know, they it happens. So I should feel honored that that my design was nice enough that they wanted to copy it. Trying to think, do I have that one here? Maybe not. That one must be on my pack in my car. They want DXL files. Depending if you're doing 3D cuts, they're going to want a STP or step file. If you're doing just flat carbon cuts, like I don't do any tapering on my holes. There are the press nut holes. I do have him machined down a little bit, so it's 3 mil on the bottom, but it's 4.1 on the top where the press nuts fit in. But that normally I can do with a step file and just identify those holes that need to be recessed. But yeah, all I've had to send them is DXL files. So if you just convert your flat files to DXL or DXF, let me see. Yeah, DXF. He sells the hardware and stuff there too. So I get my hardware separately, just because it's cheaper that way because I buy in bulk. But what the heck? Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm over here farting around on the design software. Um, here, I'll share what I'm doing so you can see here. put that? Leave it in downloads. No, shit. What did I do with that? Let's see. That was weird. There we go. Yeah, I like Fusion 360 just because it's familiar. I've gotten used to it over the years. So looks like the holes line up. Might need to trim that corner down right there so it'll tilt. And then so So I'm just going to try to put the top plate on and the standoffs on and see where that 03 cam sits. Right. Insert the bottom plate here. That didn't work. I hate it when it goes. So sometimes when I do a press pull, if it's touching another object, it goes to cut instead of new body. That drives me crazy. Yes, I'm sitting here with an unlit cigarette, trying to keep myself from lighting it. Yeah, so that's the problem, is it needs to go forward more. So it's the standoffs are going to get in the way. That's not a big deal. I can fix that. Well, shit. Yeah, see, I've got a good 3 mil, 4 mil. I can go forward on that. Still use all the same mounting holes and it'll still fit fine. So let's see here. Oh, So I can go to right about there. All right, let's get rid of that top plate now. And then let's do. Let's do. Get rid of that. All right. All right. That moved that. To the other side. Yeah, I'm just not talking a lot. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just moving some stuff around here. Why is that linked? Shouldn't be linked. Shit, did the same thing on the other side, didn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna get off too. I'm probably gonna. I work a little better. I don't have a tendency to not talk when I'm freaking designing shit. So anyway, all right. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you next week. Peace out. Have a good night.